Over 3 continents and 2 world wars, he attained inconceivable wealth and power.
There are no rules.
No woman could resist the richest man on earth.
I approach every woman as a potential mistress.
And Onassis took them all.
You're nothing but a Turkish peasant.
His affair with an opera star destroyed a marriage.
Why can't I have Maria too?
His deal with the president's widow shocked the world.
It's the ultimate prize.
Greek in the White House? He doesn't belong here. This man is an international rogue on a grand scale.
It's a perfect marriage.
The story of the man behind the legend, starring Jane Seymour, Anthony Quinn, Francesca Annis, Anthony Zorba, and Raul Julia as Onassis. Next. The following dramatization of events in the life of Aristotle Onassis is based on Ari, The Life and Times of Aristotle Onassis by Peter Evans, and certain other books and articles.
Aristotle Onassis was my husband. No, I've no comment. Aristo, our swords touched. He broke my heart. I was 17 when we married. Ari was 46. What do you expect?
My son. What father truly understands his son?
I miss my father. I always have.
And the winner is Aristotle Socrates Onassis.
What are you, Papa?
The only exercise my brother and I did at your age was swimming in our own sweat.
One more race to win, Aristo, and you're champion of the champions. Can you do it?
Of course you can.
Of course.
You are tough with him.
I have to teach him something before life does.
And the winner is Abdul Rashid.
You won every single race except the last.
The one that counts, Uncle. No matter what I do, it's never good enough for my father. I could see it in his eyes.
Don't look into them.
No,
Look into his heart.
he hides that.
As a boy, I saw my brother's eyes brim with tears. Just as yours do now. Because our father was hard with him. We don't learn, do we? Come on. There are better prizes in life. I want to report to my nephew's progress.
Such a good student.
Oh, that's because I love my teacher.
Yes.
Aristo, I haven't had a smoke all day.
Jasmine.
Tobacco.
Yes. His father's tobacco, his father's money. Yes.
Money is money.
Yes.
Is that the only reason you like me?
Oh, one way or another, darling. All women do it for the money.
Wouldn't be so tired if you were home at night, sleeping.
He was with me, brother, furthering his education.
Too much schooling fills his head with ideas above business.
I met a man the other day from upland. He said that the Turks were killing all the Greeks.
I heard it too.
What happens in some dirt village has nothing to do with us.
You're wrong, brother. Smyrna was part of ancient Greece, home of our gods, of our heroes. It should be part of modern Greece. It's a good thing that the Greek army is on this soil. We should join them.
That kind of radical talk will get us all killed. We are merchants.
Look what the Turks did to the Armenians. They'll do it to us. We must fight.
We are neutral. Today, you come to work with me.
What about school?
You always do badly.
I will try harder.
Good. Try harder with me as your teacher. Learn to work. When a man works, he understands life is a hard surface.
What does that mean?
You'll find out. When you do, you'll be a wise man. You think you're smart, huh? A lot of people think they're smart. And most of them end up living little lives. For you right now, life is a game. How do you do?
Morning.
But you must play to win. Wait a minute. Jasmine, the sweetest flower. You know, a man doesn't build a business only for himself. He builds it for his family. You are my only son. One day you will learn all I know. And you do it. Do it as well as I do.
We'll try.
No, don't try. You do it. And you think. With your nose, your ears, your eyes. And above all, you be shrewd. Sadiq, Allah blesses you.
If I am worthy.
Not a bad man for a Turk. Everything he owes me is written here. Always carry a notebook. Write down everything you know about a person. That way, if you meet again, you'll know how much time is worth.
Good morning, sir.
Time to work. Time to work. Touch it. Gently, gently. Silky. Smooth.
It's just like a girl's skin.
Don't be smart. Brush it. Take your handkerchief, rub your fingers. If there are no stains, there's not enough oil. Now take the leaf. Hold her up to the light. What color are the bruises? Gold. That's where your fortune lies. Come on. Leave her up. Come in. Pay attention to everything I tell you. I built all this for you. Roll up the carpet. That's enough. What do you see?
Floor.
Use your eyes. One of the boards has fewer nails. Underneath, there is money. Also property, keys. Collateral for money I've lent to Turks. Put a man in your debt, and you pull his teeth. If there's trouble, you remember that. He is too young.
He is old enough to fight. Sit down. The Greek army has fled. We are without protection.
There is no escape?
There is no need. We can live with a new government.
It's all right for some.
A few of us have been foolish. Spoken our politics too freely. They must pay.
And spend the rest of my life going from hiding place to hiding place?
A wise man does what's necessary.
Please take me with you.
No. Not this time, Aristo. Now look, you must stay with the family. Your father needs you.
I can't believe that.
You are his son. Listen, you carry his name, the family name. Boy, remember, always be proud. Will you?
merchant defend them?
Humble, rich tobacco merchant.
My efforts have been blessed.
Not by Mohammed.
My family has lived here in peace for centuries. We have no quarrel.
You've sent money to anti-Turk organizations.
No.
Yeah, that's treason.
No, I contribute to charity. Never politically.
Here it says, a Greek nationalist was tried by military court and hanged. His name was Alexander Onassis. Was he your brother?
No.
I think he was your brother. His property is confiscated. All valuables are to be removed.
My general needs a residency. This house would be ideal.
You are to be held pending trial. Women and girls deported to Greece.
And the boy.
All Christian males over 17 go to labor camps.
He's only 16.
Oh. He looks older.
Perhaps he could be useful around the house.
No, the house is old. Things are always breaking down. I can fix things.
It would be most convenient for my general.
The boy can stay, if he wants. Take them away. Come on.
Ever been with a man before? Never. You're under no compulsion. If you prefer the labor camp, turn yourself over to the guard. Quite suitable.
I'll move my things out.
I said nothing about moving.
How's it going, mate?
Yard work makes you mighty thirsty.
Bit of nip of the smooth refresher?
Ah, Matilda Bay cooler. Hey, Fuzzball, you missed a spot. Ah, that's really something. Yeah.
Did you bring the hedge clippers?
Oh, yeah.
Matilda Bay's a different kind of cooler from a different kind of place. Now made by our mates in the States.
And now try new Matilda Bay Special Dry. I'm gonna get away. I'm gonna go somewhere, relax, take it easy, you know?
Where do you want to go?
Bloomingdale's.
No matter where you want to go, just call us now for our new lower fares.
It's a beautiful morning, hot biscuits rising with the sun. I think we're done.
McDonald's takes biscuits hot from the oven and turns them into delicious breakfast sandwiches.
Beautiful.
Thanks, children. I'm the luckiest mother in the whole world.
Hi, Molly.
Uncle Merlin.
Is this a tea party?
Mm-hmm. For Mother's Day. And look what I got.
Oh, an FTD preserve jar bouquet.
Of course, I deserve it. I'm a good mother.
Oh, your children must really love you to give you such pretty flowers.
And this gem-drawing spoon.
Perfect for a tea party.
Wally, have you seen my Mother's Day bouquet?
The preserve jar bouquet.
Dad, next time, let's rent a forklift. A lamp. Whoops.
What's that smell?
Smells like something died over here.
It's over here.
Wait, it's your shirt.
Clothes this dirty need surf. The liquid detergent that gets out not just dirt and stains, but odors, too.
Looks clean, huh? Yeah. Smells okay, too.
Can somebody help me move this piano?
Surf removes both the dirt and the odors.
Is someone close to you one of the 18 million problem drinkers in our country?
Alcohol, legal drug, deadly drug. How to get help this week on Good Morning America.
Onassis will continue in a moment.
Truck drivers. A lot of people think of them as the last cowboys on the open road. But driving a truck is like anything else in this life. You find the good and you find the bad.
If we look at the primary air tank, which supplies the entire air to the system, it's held up with the bungee cord and it's not even fastened on.
This ramp here, they come down this ramp. This house here has been hit 5 times.
Are they renegades of the highway? Trucks, unsafe at any speed? Monday night at 7:30 on New England's Channel 5.
Hello. The fish are biting at Dad's spot.
Can't make it, Philip.
Not again.
Too much work.
You're always working.
Well, I have...
Look, I'm driving in to get you. We're going to Dad's spot.
This evening with New England Telephone, a 5-minute call anywhere in your area code is about $1. And your call could make a difference.
Hey, Philip, thanks for calling me. You know, Dad told me to watch out for you. He did?
We're the one for you, New England Telephone. Part of the NYNEX family.
The big Nissan cashback program is still going. You can still buy a Sentra and get from $500 to $700 cash back from Nissan, or any Stanza and $1,000 cash back, or any standard pickup or hard body special and $500 cash back from Nissan. So come in now, while we've still got cars and cash.
We're your New England Nissan men. Yes, we can. Yes.
News Center 5 Weekend Report tonight at 11.
Here are fiddles while Rome burned, and my general desires a gramophone. If you feel like a prisoner, then you belong with them. I am a man. I have proved that in battle. When you walk with me, you walk proudly.
Yes, Comandante.
I am not your commander. I am your companion. Your voyage mate. Your Dasher. In all the battles, I have never seen one of these places destroyed. They must be blessed.
They want your music.
I need it.
Well, you'll be without everything if you refuse. They take what they want.
Women are used to that. A gift of the house. Everything we have is yours.
I'm on duty. But if you're so inclined...
Not today. Not today.
There's no need to have declined on my account. I'm not jealous.
I have more important concerns.
Your family? Here is a pass. A military pass meant for one of my soldiers. It would get you anywhere in the city, as long as you're clever. I thought you were taken to labor camp.
I was lucky.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Ariosto, can you get me some clothes? Some pants? I have dysentery. I soiled myself. Listen, I'm going to die here. Every morning they read the names of those they will take to trial. No one gets out.
I will use the money to buy your safety. I can do that. Trust me.
Yes. Oh, please. Please.
Don't worry.
I will do anything. Please.
Come away from there.
Aristo! Anything.
If you might want to slit his throat.
What did you say? What did you say?
You don't know what's going on with your son?
What about my son?
If he comes again, arrest him.
When I marry, well, certainly I intend to marry. And I shall have 4 children, possibly 5. And my wife will be very elegant, very cultured. But first, the man's world, heroic deeds.
When you go into battle, are you scared?
In the siege of Avian-Caresar, I killed 3 men, one with my bare hands. I dove into a trench, and there was the enemy.
But you kept your nerve, you won. Hmm?
I was terrified. Arista,
Yodashum?
you take care tonight, yes?
Oh. As an act of continued friendship, my father wants to return all the deeds to your property and to cancel all your debts.
Considering where he is, these papers are worthless to him. A situation I personally depend
Well, I have a Turkish friend, an officer in the army. And as the general's aide-de-camp, he is in an excellent position to collect these debts.
What must I do to ensure your father's wishes are carried out?
Sign a petition of concerned Turkish businessman asking that he be spared.
You must understand. It will be unhealthy for a Turk to stand as friend of a Greek.
Well, that's why you'll have to ask 300 of your friends to also sign. That way, you won't be standing alone.
You're breaking my back.
My heart weeps, Sadiq. Let him in.
Aha. A useful boy. Ah. You still don't shave? I like that on a Greek boy. Yes? I'll be there. Stay.
In the house. You can leave. The Americans will get you out. It is arranged with the council.
What about my father?
The petition worked. He is no longer on the trial list.
I do not leave him in prison.
I know. You will take your money to Istanbul. Yes?
Yes.
And buy a new suit.
A suit?
You don't bribe the minister of prisons looking like a country bumpkin. You will go to the dance hall on the Cumhuriyet Karasi. That's where all the big wigs hang out. The minister of prisons is a huge, fat man. When he comes in, you will go up to him.
You'll see that I'm Greek.
You will go up to him anyway. Use your cunning, Aristo. What will you say?
Is it better to kill another Greek or to share the money with a live one? The bribe is not a guarantee.
A bribe is a bet. You can't place it once the horse has come home. Get in here. Go, get in there. Whose orders?
Mine. Come up. You there. I'm looking for the Greek boy who lives here. He raped and murdered a young Armenian girl.
Very unreliable. I was going to get rid of him.
May I?
I don't have the key. Please, break it open.
I will.
Afterwards, if you could please explain the damage to my general. His Excellency uses this desk for his personal papers.
It won't be necessary. Come. To your general, my respects.
Aristo. We began as less than friends.
I'll always remember you as more than a friend. The minister of prison said, go to Athens and wait. Took my money. And I believed him.
Papa! Papa!
Where's my money? The money you took from my office.
I used it to buy your freedom.
Funds I need to rebuild my business?
I kept a reckoning.
A suit. A tailored suit.
Yes, it was necessary.
To look sharp with your officer, pal?
To be seen by the minister of prisons.
Half my capital wasted on bribes without the guarantee of success.
A bribe is a bet, Papa. You can't place it after the horses come home.
Don't lecture me!
You were dying in prison, Papa. You begged me. You said, do anything.
Not anything.
I saved your life. And now you're acting just like an accountant.
You apologize!
For what? For risking my life?
You apologize! Well, get out of my house.
Papa, please. Papa, please. You wouldn't treat any other man this way.
Who says he's a man?
He's old and ill. Aristo, can't you forgive him?
Forgiveness cuts two ways.
Please, please, don't leave.
I have to.
Will I see you again?
All right. And one day I will be back. I swear.
Fantastic. Mr. Gardner said Laurence Olivier could read the back of the cereal box and make someone cry.
Good for him. Set the table.
Hark! Ragu spaghetti sauce. 100% natural. Ripe tomatoes. Romano cheese. Garlic. Spices and herbs. Herbs! Mom, I made you cry.
It's the onions for the salad, Lawrence.
Only color this shiny wet looks.
It's hot. It's cool. It's slick. It's rich.
Even when it's dry. CoverGirl Nail Slicks. Color that looks wet, even when it's dry.
Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman, kind of like to me. Pretty woman, I don't believe you. You're not the truth. No one can look as good as you.
All these women lost weight at Diet Center. If you want to lose weight, call the weight loss professionals at Diet Center.
Pretty woman.
You hear the thunder, the call of the road.
Whether it's the roar of an available turbo or 16-valve engine, Grand Am is sheer driving excitement.
Get on your Pontiac and ride, Pontiac ride.
And now, with $400 back direct from Pontiac, you can really cash in on Grand Am excitement.
Rebuild excitement.
Clear Eyes has more for your eyes. Clear Eyes not only removes redness fast, its extra ingredient moisturizes to leave eyes refreshed, relieved, and sparkling clear. Clear Eyes removes redness and moisturizes too.
Tuesday.
Ooh, I love this job.
Let me see.
What? Daddy, if you could optically assault her, what's to keep you from leering at me?
It's moonlighting. And
You think I'll qualify? You mean you're gonna buy your apartment? How long is the loan?
30-year variable.
Well, you know anything shorter?
30-something after moonlighting Tuesday.
Dear sister, I'm in Buenos Aires, Paris of the Americas. All the best people come. The cultural elite of Europe. I mingle with high society.
This cafe is for exquisite people. Get back.
Father would be impressed if he knew how well I live. Not that I want anything said. By the way, how is he? Guess what? Your brother's learning how to dance. The tango's all the rage, and I have the finest instruction. It's necessary. After all, I'm now in the restaurant business.
Dear Aristo, Papa is fine. A bit tired, but trying to keep his small business alive. He takes heart from your success. We all do.
Dear Artemis, a new profession has won me. By day, I'm in communications.
What is it? Immigrant.
Yes?
I progress quickly. Already I'm on the board, dealing with important classified information.
Incredible.
I tell you, last night it was fantastic.
I got to go. My husband just came into the room.
A big government contract for saddles is coming in. Buy hides today, sell for a profit tomorrow. Are you sure? Yes, it just came across my desk this morning. Do not tell anyone.
I've established good connections with powerful businessmen who feed me their trade secrets. As a result, I'm about to make a significant investment.
Onassis employees are not welcome in this room.
I quit. Lemonade.
Yes, sir, mister.
come here often?
Oh, yes, all the time.
I haven't seen you before.
No?
No. And I know the menu by heart.
Yes?
Yes. Perhaps you should buy me a drink instead.
Oh, there she is, my friend Anna. Oh.
Constantine Grazio.
Aristotle Onassis.
Ah, Greek.
No, Chinese.
I think I've seen you before.
Your girl is very brazen.
You work at the telephone company.
Use your telephones for my business.
Hey, Carla, leave the man alone, huh? Drinks.
No, it's on me. These prices are not tailored for a sailor's pay.
That's okay.
I insist. So I guess every Greek has seawater in his veins.
Not me. My family. They thought it'd be good if I took a voyage in one of their ships. I hate it.
Your family is in shipping?
It's a cruel fate.
Then you pay for the drinks. Buenos Aires calling New York. Los Angeles, California, right?
Set up a distribution deal on the new Valentino flick and make it big.
But why? How come?
He's got him hanging from the rafters. Plays a sheik who sleeks around puffing Turkish cigarettes. Now everybody's smoking them, even women, in public. Can you believe it?
Women are smoking the cigarettes in public?
Most incredible.
Business calls?
This town is hot, Costa. We will make a fortune, and we will go back to Greece millionaires.
I don't need a fortune to go home.
Of course, you get family handouts. Is that any way for a real man to live? No. You come work with me. I'm going to import the finest Turkish tobacco money can buy.
I don't want to be a partner in failure. No one in Argentina smokes this Turkish tobacco. It's too mild for these cowboys.
I'm going to make cigarettes for ladies only. Gold tipped and rose colored.
I don't care if they're chartreuse. Ladies, by definition, do not smoke. This is against the rules.
Well, my rule is that there are no rules.
I don't read letters from Argentina.
Papa, it's for you. Dear Mr. Onassis Sr., as the director of Argentina's largest importer of Turkish tobacco, I have the pleasure of ordering 25 bales of your finest Oriental leaf. My commission is the standard 5%. Yours sincerely, Aristotle Onassis.
Where did you get all of these?
I know an old Greek who used to be in the business. So I threw some action away.
And how'd you pay for this?
Insurance money, sea damage.
What about the rest of this?
The bank.
Why would the bank lend you money?
Because I told them I had orders for these cigarettes.
Did you?
I wrote them myself.
Aristo, this is illegal.
Did I kill anybody? No. Besides, these little beauties here are going to sell like crazy, and then I will pay the bank back. Come on, let's get out of here. Bye, lady. Hello.
This man has no manners.
Maybe we take too many of his lady customers home and you don't like it.
Who's that? Claudio Musi, the great opera singer. She's a toast to Buenos Aires.
Must be her great lungs. I wouldn't mind a duet.
She won't look at you in a million years.
I'll get it. I've had good teachers.
Still no card? This mystery man is driving me crazy. And he knows it.
No card, senora.
But he's there. Finally? Oh, my God. What's he like? Oh, no. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Listen, send him in. If he's old or fat or bald, don't leave us alone. But if he's not, hmm?
Senora, I will go count the house.
Who are you? Another student of the opera?
The woman who sings. What else are you going to drop? Eh?
You are very forward and rude.
Yes, but a great lover.
Get out. I have to change. What are you doing?
You said you had to change.
You are very young. Much too young to be sending so many flowers.
Nothing.
Who are you?
I'm anything you want me to be.
Well?
Pay up, my friend.
Oh, no, come on, help.
A lady deserves a little privacy.
What is this barricade for? You expecting an invasion or something? What is everyone?
I'll let them go.
What? Who are these guys downstairs?
Some loan sharks I borrowed money from.
I thought you got the bank money, insurance money.
I needed more. I don't know why everybody's so worried about me paying back their money.
Maybe they're afraid you're gonna lose it.
Where is the trust in this world, Costa? Where? I always pay on time, right?
What are you doing?
I'm making cigarettes for a best-selling brand.
I know this is a best-selling brand. Everyone in Argentina knows this is a best-selling brand. It's not your brand.
What, really? You mean someone else uses the name Bis before me?
Aristotle, they'll take you to court.
Oh. Well, then, I will apologize. Meanwhile, it will sell my cigarettes.
Hey, come my face, Mr. Tobacco King. So you made a mistake.
Hey, I don't make mistakes, and I cannot afford to make mistakes.
You must be a crook. You spoil me, yet I don't know where you walk. You disappear from my bed, and I don't know where you go. I was right. You must be a gangster.
Yes. And I live the easy life.
No. We don't have time. Light me up.
Try one of mine. I make these.
They are very good.
Yes, but no one is buying them.
I'm not surprised. They are pink. Pink is for women.
You smoke?
Not in public.
You could. Women copy everything you do. You would set a trend.
And sell your cigarettes, It would ruin my reputation.
If you love me, you will do it.
I'm an artist, not a huckster. Oh, please. Please. Oh, you know what that does to me?
Lucia, you are in 2 minutes.
Aristotle.
I'm offering you a position that will change your life at top salary. And after each year, I will pay all your personal bills.
What are you talking about? You got a bunch of creditors chasing you in a factory full of pink cigarettes and no one should smoke.
Just wait.
Are you really asking me to do this?
My back's to the wall.
You had this in mind all along.
I do not believe that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Café Metro is proud to have here with us tonight the honored Claudia Mucio.
Kiss off.
No kidding. What she did wasn't very kind, Aristotle.
I thought she would understand.
She understood. You used her.
Listen, Costa, this is survival. I won't get anywhere if I don't take shortcuts. When I'm rich, then it will be different. Then I can afford to be kind.
The Noid's a wizard at making pizzas cold. But Domino's pizza stays hot and fresh because it's delivered so quick, even the Noid can't break the spell. Domino's pizza delivers hot and fresh.
How can you tell which cereal has less sugar than all of these? It's unthinkable.
Not a lot of sugar to weigh down those.
Cheerios has less sugar than Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, Raisin Bran, even Rice Krispies and Corn Flakes.
Unthinkable Cheerios.
Introducing the all-new Dodge Dynasty, a contemporary 6-passenger family sedan. Witness the power of its available fuel-injected V6. Witness the room, ride, and comfort. Witness the value, thousands less than you'd expect to pay for a sedan of its caliber. Dodge Dynasty, an amazing value with an amazing warranty. The all-new Dodge Dynasty.
Is he perfect or what? When he drinks Seagram's Golden, this is karma. We'll have dinner, a few dates, get married, spend quiet nights with our darling baby girl in our rustic country farmhouse, and he'll get bored. He's too perfect. Off he'll run to his flashy parties with flashy women while I sit in his drafty old house with a screaming kid. I can buy my own Seagram's cooler, thank you very much, Mr. Flashy Perfect. Relationships are so complex these days.
Recently, DuPont discovered people with great carpets had to make great saves. So DuPont developed certified Stainmaster carpet. Now stains like this can be picked up like this with Stainmaster. And now you can also pick up this free book on decorating with carpet at participating stores during DuPont Decorating Days. Just for looking at today's DuPont Stainmaster.
It's a jungle out there, McMurphy.
Impressive. Ambitious, inspired, rich characters, sophisticated. Captivating, unforgettable, not to be missed.
The labor of love.
Grossi, well written and excellently played. Vietnam's answer to MASH. China Beach, Wednesday. Onassis will continue in a moment.
Get ready. Get ready.
Hello, welcome on board.
Royal Caribbean, when you're ready for something better.
Some banks charge $200 or more in closing costs on a home equity loan. $200 for the privilege of paying the bank interest. There are no closing costs on our home equity loan. You don't have to pay Bank of New England for giving us your business. It's time you got more out of a bank than money.
This is a News Center 5 update.
Good evening, I'm Dawn Fratangelo. Coming up in about an hour on News Center 5. In Mashpee tonight, an investigation is underway into a high-speed chase by police which ended with an officer shooting and killing a Falmouth man. We'll have details on that story and other news coming up at 11.
WEEI keeps you on top of news, weather, traffic, business, and sports all day long. News Radio 590 AM, on top of the world, around the clock.
Katharine Hepburn and Robert Taylor tonight at midnight.
Aristo, Costa, hurry up, I'm bored.
500,000 and...
2,600.
You're wrong.
I'm right. The machine is wrong.
You're right.
Personal expenses. Do women have to be your only hobby?
I've been cursed with good health, a lively imagination, and an absence of greatness. You're right, Ari. You can go back home to Greece a rich man.
Who says I'm going?
You swore you would go when you became a millionaire.
I have to write first. My father's a busy man.
You look beautiful.
He wouldn't come.
I said, bring me down to the sea. My son is coming home.
I'm a serious man. But what? Man must have a life.
family.
When I find the right woman.
Good. Children are the seeds of the future.
Excuse me, Socrates. My daughter wants to marry, but he's only a fisherman.
I am an old man. My advice is getting a little thin. But I will let my son answer you. Go on.
You prefer she married a businessman?
Yes.
Help the fisherman get a boat. Then he'll be a businessman.
Aristotle, Socrates, Onassis. So young and already at the top of the ladder.
Yeah. I will dance to that.
Would they be here if I were poor?
Why do you stop? Don't be like that.
What got Papa out of prison? Money. What made him come to greet me? Money. You can't have too much.
Come on. Ah!
Go dance with Papa.
Do you remember how? Son, I'm taking your mother home. She's tired. Son, make your father proud.
I wonder if it's possible to make him proud. What is it?
It will be all right.
You are the head of this family now.
I have plans for the name Onassis. I'm going to make us powerful beyond belief.
Aristo, that is not necessary.
Power is respect, safety. You saw what happened to us in our family home. They stripped us of everything. I'm never going to let that happen again. Never. Not to us. Not to my family. There's Livanos. Go on, introduce me. What's the matter? You embarrassed?
There is no point. You are in tobacco, he is in shipping.
The king of shipping. He makes more money hauling my tobacco than I make selling it. Shipping, that's where the profit is.
And the risk.
Suits me fine. Go on, introduce us.
Hey, Graz. I thought you had disappeared.
Just up from Argentina.
Don't get too dizzy going back and forth.
I'd like to introduce you to Aristotle Onassis.
A great pleasure, sir.
Onassis. I don't know that name. Give your parents my regards.
Do I smell?
Ari,
Am I in rags?
I warned you. The Greek shipping committee is a tight-knit clan.
You think he invented ships?
You have to be born into one of the old families.
Maybe I can get myself adopted. There's a war coming, Costa. I can feel it. He's going to drink up oil. The man who knows how to move oil faster and cheaper is going to make a fortune.
Ari, you're doing just fine. Don't get involved with something you don't know, huh?
I know what I want. I've heard the Canadian Steamship Company is in trouble. Yes. You could steal those ships if you played your cards right. You know the business. Go to Canada and buy them for me.
No.
Why not? You've got the experience.
You've got something I don't have.
What's that?
The killer instinct.
Back in Minnesota, Susie and I shared our bulky sweaters that hid our love for dessert. Now I'm in L.A., and this is 8-calorie sugar-free Jell-O gelatin. The dessert you don't have to dessert. Hey, Susie, need some sweaters?
Hi, guys. Left your favorite dinner, burgers and mac and cheese.
Hey, this isn't our usual macaroni and cheese.
Nope, it's Velveeta shells and cheese, and you're gonna love it.
How come, Dad?
Because it's made with real creamy Velveeta cheese sauce and not a powder, so it tastes creamier.
You know, this does taste creamier.
Yeah.
Velveeta shells and cheese taste creamier than any other macaroni and cheese.
Thanks, Mom.
Anytime, guys. Oh, and John, save some for me.
Whoops.
Honey, should we take the other car?
I'd rather not.
Ford Escort now offers an attractive new design, plus fuel injection and a 660 powertrain warranty. In fact, the redesigned Ford Escort may make your other car seem considerably less attractive.
Honey, aren't we ever going to take the other car?
Nope. The world's best-selling car just keeps looking better all the time.
I've devised my own way to cook perfect steaks without slicing them open. I cook an extra little piece, and I test it. I call it my test steak. Of course, it's done a little early, but that's part of the secret. No one ever knows, because I eat the evidence. Beef, real food for real people.
Mom, listen. Well, of course you'll hardly hear anything. It's my new Whirlpool dishwasher. Cleans the grate and it's so quiet. Mom, what's all that noise? Oh, it's your dishwasher.
Whirlpool.
Wednesday.
Something about him disturbs me.
A small problem for Hooperman.
You ever had a man stand behind you and kiss you on the back of the knees?
Then,
If we don't act on our feelings now, I'm gone.
What is this, Harry? Beat the clock?
No, I mean this, Joanna.
just in time.
I'll ask you again tomorrow.
Wednesday.
That's how I started, with second-hand rust buckets.
He was amazing. He learned every schedule, every rate sheet in the world by heart.
I could cut the competition slice by slice till they were on their knees. Pretty soon I was building my own ship.
Using other people's money, of course.
I invented the super tanker. Twice the size of an ordinary tanker, carrying twice the volume of oil at half the cost. Double the profits. Genius, eh?
Then the war came, like all other ship owners. We came here.
What I like about America, it's a free country. I can have what I want. Of course, sometimes, even in the land of the free, there are people who don't want you to have what you deserve. But no hard feelings. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Thank you, Mr. Onassis. That should make a swell story.
What will you call it?
How about the Golden Greek?
The Golden Greek. I like that. The Golden Greek.
Livanos hates publicity about the shipping industry. He'll have a fit.
Good.
Ari, for Pete's sake.
Must have been some kick in the shins.
A riding accident. It hurt terribly.
It deserves an autograph.
Are you someone important?
I will be.
Front, please.
Ari Onassis, we've met before.
What happened to Aristo?
He grew up. Ari Onassis is better. New York is filled with Irishmen.
Come, the car's waiting. Eugenia, help your sister.
Playing with schoolgirls?
She's beautiful.
Green fruit.
She's Greek, top pedigree, English finishing school.
She's Livanus's daughter.
Exactly.
He looks like a motorized gargoyle.
He's very rich.
So are we.
Daddy is, you mean?
He's here for you.
How do you know?
I'm older than you. I can tell.
You got to be careful when you ride one of these things, or you get hurt. You got to be in control. These young guys, they go fast, but they don't know what they're doing. They're not in control. Come dance with me?
No,
Why not?
I don't want to.
That's not the reason. You have a boyfriend, huh?
What?
What's he like, this, boyfriend?
He's nice.
And I'm not?
No.
But you'll come dance with me.
Are you as rich as Daddy?
Not yet. But there's a difference between his money and mine.
What's that?
Mine you can spend.
Where are you going?
Riding.
I can see that. With whom?
A friend.
Yes?
Do I have to tell you everything?
I am your father. You're seeing too much of this ambitious Turkish peasant.
Ari's not a Turkish
Ari?
peasant.
No more Ari. No discussion. You won't be going. Tell him you're not going.
We'll go out when he's away.
T-I-L-Y. What does it mean?
Tina, I love you. Any more questions?
Can you stand up to Daddy?
You said you wanted to talk business. You have a serious proposal to make. Talk.
A merger.
You are fun. I'm not interested in taking over your fleet of robots.
I didn't say takeover, I said merger. You understand? I'm talking about a personal merger.
Marriage?
With you? Better than cutthroat competition. My fleet of rowboats, as you call it, is becoming the largest personal armada in the world. I'm going to control the flow of oil. That's power. With me in the family, at least I won't crush you.
I could break your back.
I don't think so. But if we fight, someone else will win.
Vina's only 17.
You married a girl that age.
Don't be impertinent. Her older sister is not married. First off the line, first married. You don't understand that, you're not Greek.
Your daughters are not ships.
A man must observe the rules.
The only rule is there are no rules.
And if I refuse?
I'll take her anyway.
What's your gift to the new couple?
A townhouse on Sutton Square. Mr. Onassis must be pleased. It was deeded to Dina. And to the groom, what could one possibly give?
One ship. I wanted to buy 20, only to be told by Livanos that none were available.
He gave it to you as a gift. Maybe that makes you part of the family.
Maybe it means he's poking me in the eye. There's a mortgage attached. It's not enough, Costa. I'm looking to beat the hell out of these gorillas. It's war.
Very civilized war.
A show for the ladies. But he can't prevent me from making a family and a home. Costa, look, maybe this time I'll find contentment. I feel like a boy again.
Ari, it's time to cut the cake.
If only Papa was alive, he'd be so proud.
I'm so terribly happy. I'm trying to decide whether I feel different. I mustn't I? I'm a wife. I've never been to a better wedding before, have you?
I've never been to one that was mine before. What's the matter?
I thought you'd wear silk pajamas.
I do, when I go to sleep. Are you nervous?
Should I be?
Well, when a 17-year-old girl finds herself in a hotel room with a 46-year-old man, she might get nervous.
Why, we're married.
You're very beautiful.
These are my dogs. These are my Calcan dogs, and I'm proud of them. They're so important to me that I do want to take the best care I can of them.
Pat Stroud, top breeder of champion Case-Hunts.
I don't want to work at my dogs eating the dog food. I want them to enjoy eating it. Pedigree is my source of meat, vitamins, and minerals. There's chunks through the whole can. Diet is probably the foundation for conditioning a dog. After 3 generations, I'm Calcan. I have gotten what I want.
Pedigree dog food, recommended by top breeders.
Looking for a barbecue sauce with a kick? Then get ready for Bullseye barbecue sauce. Its big, bold, spicy taste will put the buck in your barbecue. But first, make sure your hat's on tight. Roll up your sleeves and get yourself a firm grip, 'cause Bullseye's gonna be powerful good.
Better be ready for the big, bold taste of Bullseye barbecue sauce.
Did you do your homework? Yes. Hello? Robbie, hi. How's school?
Hi, Robbie.
Fine. But you better let Higgins out before you have an accident.
Amy, let the dog out, please. So how's school? Thanks, Amy.
Sounds like Amy has a big night tonight.
How did you know she was going out?
She always sings when she has a date.
So tell me.
Don't look now. But I think Dad's going for his 8 o'clock snack.
Al, we just ate 2 hours ago. Like I said, how's school going, Rob?
Look, that's Peter coming home from soccer practice. Better feed him dinner.
Never mind about Peter.
Hi, Mom.
Hi. What's wrong, Robert?
Said anything's wrong.
You're not the only one in this family who can hear, you know.
Mom, you're something else.
When the people you love come through loud and clear.
I love you, too.
That's AT&T.
Starting next Sunday.
I don't want to hurt you. Make me.
A past you can't remember.
Why do I know you?
Missing pieces in a deadly puzzle.
The man who tried to kill me, he's here.
Richard Chamberlain.
Break his fingers.
Jacqueline Smith.
I'm coming to Paris with you.
And Robert Ludlum's best-selling thriller, The Bourne Identity. Onassis will continue in a moment.
You've heard more people get their news from ABC News. You know Peter Jennings was chosen best in the business by the Washington Journalism Review.
1 minute to air. 1 minute.
If you're not watching, you should be.
Sally, had a great idea.
Peter Jennings, weeknights on ABC's World News Tonight.
This is a News Center 5 update.
Good evening, I'm Brian Leary. Coming up on News Center 5 tonight at 11, a mock hospital is set up outside Governor Dukakis' house by activists who claim AIDS patients are being turned away from area hospitals. Also tonight, a new poll showing Governor Dukakis a sure winner in Ohio's Tuesday primary. Now this.
My baby don't care for shows. My baby
Share the fantasy. Chanel number 5.
At selected fine stores.
And the weather?
The weather isn't great, and it's going to get a heck of a lot worse before Wednesday is here.
All right, join Don Fratangelo and me for the news, weather, and sports at 11.
If you look at the anatomy of the world's best gold card, you'll find a difference in the sum of its parts. Because the best has worldwide acceptance, 3 times that of American Express. The best has Master Legal to protect you in your travels. And the best has medical assistance when you're away from home. And that's just part of what makes us #1. The world's best gold card. Gold MasterCard. Choose the card that makes a difference.
The Rules of the Road, Monday night on Chronicle.
Come on, Costa, keep up the pressure. I'll be the only man in the world to own a national airline. Onassis and Olympic, perfect, huh? But it better make a profit. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to stall the negotiations. Just stall it. Tell them I'm on my way, then I don't show up and they get nervous, huh? They'll squeal, but they'll play ball.
Tell Daddy I couldn't wait.
When will you be back?
Depends on the skiing. When will you be back?
When I get a break?
Fine. see you then.
Work hard and get top grades, eh? Will you do that for me?
What will you do for me? I like a speedboat, a real one.
Sure, sure. Give your father a kiss. When I get back, we'll have lots of fun together, eh? I own it.
For the whole thing?
Rainier wouldn't rent me office space. He said I wasn't the right type. So I told Grazos to buy it. His Serene Highness woke up one morning and he wasn't so serene. He was the prince, but I was the man who bought Monte Carlo. Of course, it's not as big as Churchill's England.
Oh, you flatter me. I didn't own England. I merely attempted to protect her. And that was long ago.
But you won the war. You will have a place in history.
Oh, well, history is fickle. One can never predict what one will be remembered for.
Not one of his better days.
No, Ari.
Sir Winston, please, inside.
Decent of you to invite this young Kennedy chap. I despise the father. I hear the son is presidential timber. Now tell me, Ari, how will history remember you?
Nice of you to show up for this trip.
Ari, that's not fair. Sometimes I don't know what you want from me.
I want for you to spend more time with your children.
They're your children, too. You give your heart to your business and you leave nothing for us. It's not enough for me to be a nursemaid.
You need more help? Hire it. Hire whatever you need.
I can't hire happiness, and I can't pretend we're a family when we're not. You and your women.
Come on, Tina, stop being a little girl. You know what the deal is. I'm a Greek and you're my wife.
I'm not your possession.
As long as we're married, you are whatever I want you to be.
You're nothing but a Turkish peasant. It makes me feel soiled. We still sleep together.
It's a soiled world.
Well, Jackie, if I don't make it to the White House, will you settle for a yacht like this?
Drinks?
I told you not to wear white. Sir Winston thinks you're the waiter.
I think we better introduce ourselves. No one else will.
Senator, I must ask you to leave by 7:30. Sir Winston dines promptly at 8:15.
I don't think we're invited.
My regrets.
Mr. Churchill, I'd like you to meet my wife, Jackie Kennedy.
Some presidential timber. The kid couldn't make the outhouse, let alone the White House.
Looks okay.
The wife looks okay. There's something willful about her, something provocative.
Sound like a man who's looking for something.
Yes, I'm looking for something. For what?
Sir?
Nah, she's just an American senator's wife.
Implacabile Deo, implacabile Deo, distruggere di te, l'amore, la pietà, distruggi degli afflitti, amore
You miss the end, sir.
I miss the beginning and I miss the middle.
But Callas is the prima donna of the world.
Maria, you were superb. You broke their house.
I feel numb.
She belongs in our crowd.
It's just a boat trip.
Sister Christina, the most fabulous yacht in the world.
It's still a boat, and you bought an entire trousseau.
Tita, don't be petty. I want to feel good. Who knows who'll be there?
Onassis and his jet set. Empty people. All that money, not a penny to the art.
I don't care. I just want to drink champagne and pretend I'm on a second honey.
You're such a romantic.
So,
I'm taking your music. You're not going 3 weeks without practice.
this is a floating heaven.
More like a floating zoo.
Why are you so peevish?
Having children didn't ruin her figure.
She has every reason in the world to look passable with all the time in the world to indulge herself. I work. I earn my keep.
Maria, you have a concert.
Yes, I have a concert. And after that, another one, and another, but I may never have another cruise. There, I'm free.
Brava! Brava! There's a temper to be proud of, huh?
I'm just wild about Ari, and Ari's wild about me. But heavenly blisses, all his kisses fill me with ecstasy. He's sweet just like chocolate candy, and just like honey from the bee. Oh, I'm just wild about Ari, and he's just wild about, cannot do without. He's just wild about me.
That's enough, Maria. You'll strain your voice.
Baptiste, you're such an adoring husband.
She hasn't practiced for days.
Do you like to sail, Mr. Meneghini?
As long as it's calm.
But it is calm.
3 weeks sailing when you're seasick. A brave man.
If you'll excuse me. Maria.
Oh, you go ahead. I'm enjoying myself. And Tita, don't touch the air conditioner. You know what it does to my throat, huh?
Thank you for dinner.
He's a dreadful little man.
Who? Meneghini?
Meningitis, more like it. You know what Maria said?
What?
The only place she'd ever felt adored was on the stage. Never in real life.
Maria said that?
She said it quite sadly. Mind you, who could feel adored married to a man like that?
Yes.
I'm tired.
To stack up the Total's vitamin nutrition, it takes almost 3 bowls of Special K.
I'll have shredded wheat.
12 bowls.
Separate checks, please.
Total has 100% of 9 vitamins and iron and is rich in calcium. That's a stack of nutrition.
In just 1 bowl.
Introducing the 1989 Eagle Medallion. Sophisticated, nimble, backed by a 7-year, 70,000-mile protection plan. New Eagle Medallion, the latest in a series of quality automobiles to wear the Eagle emblem.
Was she born with that hair color, or is that your doing?
In salons, the talk is about Miss Clairol. Miss Clairol, the colors hairdressers choose more often than any other hair color.
If I could be a blonde like that, I'd do it in a minute.
Miss Clairol 27.
Superb color, time after time. No wonder hairdressers trust the colors of Miss Clairol more often than any other. So for beautiful hair, gorgeous color, shouldn't you trust Miss Clairol?
If people really like the taste of fried burgers, how come everyone doesn't have backyard frying pans instead of backyard barbecues? Why aren't there porta fries for the beach, tailgate fryers for the game, or public frying pans? Maybe the way you really do it is the way you like it. Flame broiled. Think about it. Over a juicy flame broiled Whopper.
We do it like you do it when we do it like we do it at Burger King.
While other airlines have prohibited smoking on flights under 2 hours, only Northwest has eliminated smoking on all flights throughout North America.
Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Northwest, Northwest.
In 1985, Mary Beth Whitehead signed a contract to be impregnated by William Stern and to surrender the baby to him and his childless wife, Betsy. On March 27th, 1986, the contract was broken.
No! Get your hands off me!
It remains one of the most controversial cases of our time.
If ever there was a case where the court must fashion a remedy to save a child, this is it.
Jo Beth Williams, Dabney Coleman, Baby M, Sunday, May 22nd.
Are you coming or not?
I thought you, of all people, would want to avoid Turkey.
If it wasn't for the Turks, I'd still be selling tobacco on the Grand Vizier. It's been a long time since I've been home.
You'd like to see it, wouldn't you?
Yes,
Will you come?
of course.
I'll stay on board with the Churchills.
I thought you were an urchin. Onassis the starveling from the gutters of Smyrna. I've also read that you inherited all your money and never had to lift a finger. Which is true?
Which would you prefer to believe?
Whenever I smell jasmine, it reminds me of summer evenings here long ago.
So sweet.
Do you ever wish you could go back in time?
Not if I had to forsake the future.
One can't go back or forwards. That's nonsense. One is stuck solidly in the present.
You are Zika.
There it is. Shall we go inside?
No, let's not. Theo, let us go back to the ship.
Yes, of course.
What now?
Poor leader.
I'd hoped to discover the truth
About the mysterious Onassis past.
I'll show you the truth. I'll show you the naked Onassis. Come to me.
I give you work. My spiritual home. My institute of higher learning.
Dance math in Porch.
Here, this is where I learned the great mystery of life. One way or another, darling. All women do it for the money.
A cynic. You're so young.
Because I had yet to learn of love.
Turk and Greek. Who cares? Once my uncle Alexander died, now we are joined.
What happened to him?
He was a radical, like the kids today, only he was hanged for it. I loved him more than anyone. I named my son Alexander after him. My father gave me life, but Alexander taught me to enjoy it.
We're leaving in the morning. This is not the sort of place for us.
I'm having a good time. I don't see why you can't do the same.
You want me to stand by while you behave like this Greek's little plaything?
Oh, that is terrible.
You're fascinated by Onassis. You're like a schoolgirl.
I find him interesting. There is nothing wrong with that.
Please. I sold my business to guide your career. You were a fat girl from Brooklyn. I turned you into an international phenomenon. Now you put everything in jeopardy with this flirtation.
I cannot spend my whole life repaying your relentless generosity. I know what you have done for me. I appreciate what we have together. The career, the music, the art. I may be your wife and your income. But I am also a woman.
The God of the sea is on my side.
Perhaps he's angry.
No. He sensed I wanted to be alone with you. I wanted to know the real Maria. So powerful. And yet so beautiful.
There's a word they never use for
Dramatic, yes.
Then they must be blind. In this light, you glow like silver. They're sleeping like babies.
My heart is beating so fast. I never had lovers.
Stay tuned for scenes from the conclusion of Onassis.
Guess what's big? Plump. Juicy. And gives post-raisin bran its big taste. Stay tuned.
The game Monopoly is back. Now's your chance to get to McDonald's and win from over $50 million in prizes. Hurry, while game pieces last.
If you've been waiting and waiting for your allergy medicine to work, it's time to get fast relief. It's time to try new Alleract. New Alleract has triprolidine, proven to give you more relief faster from the cause of allergy symptoms than any antihistamine you can buy. For relief of your sneezing, runny nose, and itchy, watery eyes, the wait is over. Now there's Alleract. More relief, faster.
Even after 3 years, Duracell batteries have up to 90% of their power. 3-year storage life from Duracell.
This is really different. Very different. There's this new facial cleanser called Daily Cleanser. Daily Cleanser from Buff Puff. And it's really special because it's got these funny kind of little beads. They're little capsule things with a conditioner in them. These things, they're microbeads. Microbeads with moisturizers. So when you wash your face, they burst and pop. So they actually help condition your skin while you clean. And... ooh, I mean, it feels soft.
New Daily Cleanser with microbeads from Buff Puff.
Tomorrow night.
T-I-L-Y. Tina, I love you. You can always change the first initial.
You're garbage.
M-I-L-Y.
Maria, I love you. My heart is yours. Even when I break it. You need a man to take care of you.
Greek in the White House? He doesn't belong here.
With Ari, I'll be safe.
This man is an international rogue on a grand scale.
It's a perfect marriage.
The unforgettable conclusion of Onassis.
I want out.
This is Jed Duval. The political power of the communists in France at an all-time low. That story tomorrow on World News This Morning before Good Morning America.
This is Joan London.
And Charles Gibson.
How would you like to travel through time in 5 countries in the height of luxury?
This week, join Ron Reagan aboard the legendary Orient Express on Good Morning America.
I'm Brian Leary. Coming up next on News Center 5 tonight, a Falmouth man is shot and killed by a police officer in Mashpee. An investigation is underway to determine if it was justified. The May Day celebration in Poland is far from festive when workers clash with government police. And the Celtics take a 2-0 lead in the playoffs over the Knicks. Stay tuned. The news is next.
This is ABC.
Uh-oh.
Out of juice?
Lulu? Have you seen Lulu?
You know her? She's just left.
I'm telling you, she's gone.
Lulu?
Oui, c'est moi.
Lulu, the new perfume from Cacharel.
Once, you lived in sacred temples, worshipped, cherished, adored. Finally, there's a food worthy of your heritage. New Sheba.
But nothing of value, especially the Onassis label. I'm taking back Livanos. It has a history and lineage I can respect. Years ago, I asked you if you could stand up to my father. I think it's time for a rematch.
You're garbage. Garbage from the gutters of Turkey. No man will jeopardize his family honor.
I am not part of your family. You made that clear from the start, and I am not the one who left.
You never gave Tina a choice.
She could have stayed and been a good wife. Like yours.
My grandchildren may be contacted through their mother's lawyer. They're my kids! I am only conveying my daughter's wishes.
You tell your daughter that if she puts any legal barriers between me and my children, I will smash them down. I used to be afraid of you, Livanos, but not anymore. I am richer than you are, and I have never been this happy in my life. If I want to, I can break your back. Like that. It's not me you should be afraid of. Your arrogance. You will choke on it. A man who destroys everything meaningful, in the end, is a sad man and a fool. Getting my children back. They're mine.
You want war with the old man?
I've got the touch, Costa. I'm in front of the parade and I don't even have to breathe hard. Livanos knows it too. He'll back down.
Why are you breaking up your family?
When I turned 50, I thought, how terrible to work all my life for what? A loveless marriage? Why can't I have Maria too? Maria opened my heart. She makes me feel free. That never happened before. I'm not going to give that up. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
My wife has begun legal proceedings. Obviously, I shall have to do what she wants.
What about Maria Callas?
I'm a sailor. These things happen to a sailor. Huh?
Are you going to marry her?
We're good friends. I have no thoughts of remarrying. Thank you very much.
Good friends. What the hell does that mean, huh?
I was only trying to protect your reputation.
Well, I don't need that kind of protection. I want my public to understand that I left my husband for the love of my life, not some idiot friendship. I want the world to know. Maria loves Aristo! That is the way to an old-fashioned prophet.
Onassis loves Callas!
Sail our ship to the Antipodes for pineapples and papaya. You can be the captain, and I shall be first mate.
Well, right now, we can't go anywhere. The kids only just got here, and they need to be with their papa.
It's like this. I'm Madam Callas. I'm Madam Callas. No, I was. You said I was.
What are you doing?
We were playing opera.
Should be nice to Maria, eh?
We were just pretending.
Why'd she get so upset?
Come play.
Later.
They hate me. They blame me for the loss of their mother.
No. Wait. They'll see how happy I am. They just need time.
Time? I wish I had more time. With you. Instead, I have an opera.
It'll only be a month, then you'll be back. Meanwhile,
you will be getting up to mischief.
I promised Sir Winston a cruise, so it all works out. The Churchills are very fond of Tina.
I am cast by everybody as the evil woman. It is totally unfair.
Maria, such a prima donna. Calm down. I brought you something.
M-I-L-Y.
Maria, I love you.
I dream of you, Aristo. Always you.
I enjoy a good cry at the cinema.
Winston's a softy when it's something that touches the heart. Lee, what do they play at the White House?
Jack likes thrillers.
You know, I met your sister once. I thought her husband had no future, so I didn't invite them to dinner.
Then I guess I'm the lucky sister.
How is Jackie?
About to have another baby.
Oh, I see. Camelot, on the other side of the Atlantic. Oh, why not? Rainier wants me to build hotels in Monaco. I said, sure. Just give me exclusive rights on all development.
And?
He vetoed me. The little prince.
What about this princess of yours?
You've been reading the gossip columns.
I gave the Churchills a cruise, and there she was. President of America's sister-in-law. Talk, talk, talk. What about Maria? I love Maria. Don't worry. I'm not going to give that up.
Everything was wrong.
You were superb. Listen to them. They love you. The world wants you. I've arranged another tour.
Cancel it.
Maria, don't do this to your career.
There is more to my life now than singing.
What could possibly be more important?
Love.
This was the scene today as President Kennedy and his wife Jacqueline left the hospital after the death of their premature son, Patrick.
Please ask me to cruise on the Christina.
I think we should discuss it.
I've already accepted.
I'll ask Frank Roosevelt and Susan to go with you. They may add a little respectability.
What's that supposed to mean?
Come on, Jackie. This thing with Leo and Onassis. The papers are full of it.
Just what Jack doesn't need for the 64 election. We can't afford to be publicly associated with people like him.
Please, can't you understand? I have to have some time on my own. Some peace. It's what I need.
I want to be casual but elegant, like Audrey Hepburn. And I need swimsuits. Anything particular? Something that makes me look like a water spirit. An evening one? Black. Ari likes me in black. Oh. Excuse me. Aristo! No, that's terrible. Yes, I understand. I understand. Ciao, darling. My plans have changed.
Greek food is like a beautiful woman, deserving to be touched by loving hands.
You're the one.
Come, with your fingers. Bravo! Bravo! You're a born Greek, a Greek goddess.
Which one?
The Greek goddess of style. Huh? Greek music, Greek food, sister. Me?
Oh, yes.
Hear that music? You know what it says? It says, dance today because tomorrow you may have no shoes. That's why we break. Yes. Who cares what it costs? Tomorrow will be gone. Yes. Break plates. See the pieces fly. Like the fragments of our lives.
Excuse me.
Is she all right?
She needs time alone.
Crete, Rhodes, Cyprus.
Where should we go?
Wherever your heart desires. I was a little boy.
I used to sit looking out to sea, imagining Ulysses sailing by.
Did you want to go with him?
I wanted to be him. I wanted to leave my childhood and sail away on a wine-dark sea.
On your way to glory.
What else? We're only remembered for what we achieve. The details get lost. No one cares whether the people who made this stuff were nice or not. It's what they left behind that counts. Ulysses was an ordinary man, like me. But his story was told and retold until it became a legend. You could become a legend.
The FBI has a file on Onassis thicker than Hoover's head. You name it. Onassis sold ships to Japan before World War II. He had fascist friends in South America. He was indicted by the Justice Department for fraud after the war. He was condemned for violating the International Whaling Treaty, tried to cook up a deal with the Saudis to corner the world's oil market. I mean, the FBI doesn't even know for sure how old he is. It's a real sweetheart.
Okay, Bobby. I got your point.
Mr. President, the hookup is complete. Mrs. Kennedy's on the line.
Jackie? I can hardly hear you. I'm not overreacting. We're catching hell from the Republicans.
I know you're on the high seas. I don't care how you get off. You get off! Jackie, you're a good swimmer.
What? Jack? All right. I'll see you then.
She'll be back on the 17th, as originally planned.
But the next time Jackie needs time out, I suggest you send her to Hyannisport.
I haven't felt this relaxed in years. Thank you. Oops. I just realized I haven't seen your eyes this entire trip. Eyes are the window of the soul, Larry. What are you hiding?
I like to keep the curtains drawn.
I think I'll start wearing glasses all the time. It does add a certain mystique. I'm sorry to be leaving.
I'm sorry. No one leaves without a gift from the host.
Thank you.
I hope you like them. Thank you. Most generous. Susan? Lee?
Ari, you shouldn't.
Jackie? Beautiful.
I'm most grateful to him.
Beware of Greeks bearing gifts. You know, I got a letter from Lee. She says Ari gave you so many gifts, she can't stand it. All she got was 3 dinky little bracelets Caroline wouldn't even wear to her birthday party. I'm afraid your trip didn't do my campaign any good. Tell you what, to make amends,
You need to?
how about you come to Texas with me next month?
All right, Jack. Whenever you want.
She's like a diamond, valuable, cool, brilliant.
Every diamond has a flaw.
Jackie's only flaw is that she's out of reach.
Arista! You are impossible.
I'm a man. I approach every woman as a potential mistress.
But I'm beginning to realize my limitations. Maria!
So you have been with these Bouvier girls. Did you flirt?
What, with a prince's wife? A president's wife?
What's she like, this first lady?
Devoid of mystery.
You lie well, my Greek. I heard her speak once. She sounded like Marilyn Monroe playing Ophelia.
You are a harsh critic.
Perhaps because I love you too much.
Is there such a thing as too much?
Some people may think so. But they don't know about a love like ours.
She's here with Lee. What's he doing here?
Lee asked to be invited.
Greek in the White House? He doesn't belong here.
If you ever need anything, I'll be there.
You're looking down the barrel of the biggest news in beer since they put it in cans. Say hello to new Extra Gold Draft. A full tilt taste with something extra that only one great draft beer can deliver. If you like to drink beer, I mean really like to drink beer, this one's gonna turn your head around. The name is Extra Gold Draft. It's the biggest taste that's happened to beer since they put it in cans.
If you're not giving your sandwich French's mustard, it may not like it. So come on, give them what they want. French's mustard. Be good to your food.
Introducing a new generation of paper towel. 2-layer thick coronet sparkle. It leaves virtually no wetness, no moisture, no lint, and no fibers behind. When you use Coronet Sparkle, you end up with something extraordinary, something clean. New Coronet Sparkle, all it leaves is clean.
The reliable Nissan Sentra is loaded with the kind of human engineering people want. And for a limited time, Sentras come equipped with an added feature everybody wants: cash. Right now, you can get from $500 to $700 cash back from Nissan on Sentra 2-doors, 4-doors, hatchbacks, wagons, and sport coupes. All you have to do is decide which Sentra you want.
I'm here to talk to you about something I normally wouldn't. Dog food, specifically new Grand Gourmet. It's got beefy strips, savory sauce. You know, this looks a lot better than what I had for dinner last night.
New Grand Gourmet, people food for dogs.
Tuesday.
Sam, you look... Wow.
It's prom night.
Wow. Wow. One more wow, you're getting an Italian chaperone.
Who's the boss? Then.
You know, we're going to be the only girls in a school of 600 guys.
So be prepared for some loneliness at first.
Guess who's having lunch with the boy?
Guess who's having lunch with the wrestling team?
Just the 10 of us after Who's the Boss?
Tomorrow.
Scorpius. Shaped like a scorpion. Like me, ready to sting.
A paradise just for you and me.
Planting all the flowers and trees in the Bible. To plant something with your hands and see it blossom is a gift from the gods.
You should have been a farmer. And come to me smelling of the soil.
Golden harvest.
Here I could have everything a woman would want, almost.
What would be missing? I'll buy it.
With Tita, I never thought of having a baby. But imagine how beautiful and talented a child of ours would be.
A singing ship owner, huh?
Do you realize I haven't sung in months? And I have not cared. You are all I want.
Not much of a career, huh?
The best. A woman standing by her man.
Women aren't worth it. You should know that.
But we women always want to believe you are. You should know that.
I didn't see you. Come down. Say hello to Maria.
You go, huh?
You should be nice to Maria. So, what are you thinking?
What do you mean?
Inside your head.
Nothing. Nothing's going on in my head. What's going on in yours?
I'm thinking I should take you out of that Swiss school before you turn into a cuckoo.
Why?
Because you're doing lousy, that's why. What sort of father would keep his son in a school where he would fail?
I just got there. I'll do better, Papa.
You learn more in the real world. Too much education can put ideas in your head above business. Why do you think I get up in the morning? To win. For you.
I don't want to leave school yet. I'm just making
It's
friends.
time. When you were born, I held you in my arms and named you after my uncle Alexander, who was named after Alexander the Great. I swore you would rule an empire. I can give you the best lessons now. Lesson number 1. Always carry a notebook. Write down everything, especially about people. Then, when you see them again, you know how much time they're worth. That is $1 million lesson. Now you owe me. So how about you work it off at Olympic Airlines? Next week, I'm taking you to Paris for a special treat.
Oh, my favorite man.
Madame Claude.
I haven't seen you for weeks. And who's this handsome one?
Can't you tell with those good looks? It'd have to be my son.
Old enough for the grand experience?
What's bred in the bone comes out in the flesh, eh, Madame Claude?
Please, have a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
Helen, Dean. This one is new. Eh, Madame Claude? Very nice.
This way.
What way?
Hey.
One way or the other, we always pay. But it's always worth it.
Yvette, Hélène, Kiki, Manuela, Joseph. These are my finest, loveliest bonbons. Which do you like?
How can he choose what he doesn't know? Let me see. Manuela. She's
fantastic.
This is Alexander, and you're his surprise.
Don't look so glum. It's not a school exam. If you're my son, this is one test you'll pass.
Again.
It's my throat.
Madame Callas, we have a commitment.
I have a commitment. My voice, which is not the same anymore.
It's nerve.
It's terror. Again.
Five minutes, everyone. 5 minutes.
I'm awful.
You're terrific. Never better.
Liar.
Me? This face? Wouldn't you buy a used super tanker from a face that looks like this?
Terrible teeth. I'm singing Norma next week. Promise me you'll be there.
Sure, I'll be back in time.
Back?
I have to look at one of my ships, but I'll be back in time, I promise.
I need you.
Oh, Maria.
It's not like before. I hear the audience hissing and stirring like snakes. I get frightened. Oh, don't pity me. I despise pity.
I don't pity you. You're a genius. I respect that.
What would I do without you? You fill my emptiness with happiness.
Maria.
What?
You are terrific.
I must rehearse. You'll be there, huh?
I promise. Looking forward to seeing you again, Ari.
These just arrived. Thank you, Nancy. Roses, roses, roses. But where is Aristo? You promised me.
You're to remain in your quarters, understood?
Excuse me, sir. Who will serve the meal?
I will.
up just as fast as you can.
I must have shrunk overnight, Pop.
Slow it down, look around. I know you've got some big plans.
But it's a good time.
Don't let the day slip away. Pick a dandelion bouquet. Are they butter on your chin? Better look today. Tomorrow, dandelions blow away. Grab a lightning bug while it glows. Put a star in your jar. Make the most of make-believe, 'cause you won't be coming back to where you are.
May I help you, sir? Yeah, I would like a Big Mac, big fries, big shake, and a big... Make that a Happy Meal for now.
We're always gonna be your slaves. Hey, little man.
See you tomorrow.
Growing up just as fast as you can.
Real funny stuff, kids.
Your delivery was awful.
Your timing stinks.
Yeah, well, you've got ring around the collar.
Oh, now you're funny.
Wardrobe.
What's the problem now?
You didn't use whisk.
Oh?
Francis, powders don't cut it in this business. You gotta use whisk. It cleans the ring around the collar and the whole wash.
Pretty versatile performer.
Thanks. And no more ring around the collar? Your timing still stings.
Whisk for clean collars and a cleaner wash.
Busch Gardens presents 3 very good reasons to vacation in Virginia. Our beach, our history, and our Europe. This year, come to Busch Gardens and experience all the thrills, color, and pageantry of a trip to Europe, here in the heart of Virginia. Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. It's all the fun of Europe, only closer.
Tuesday.
Ooh, I love this job.
Let me see.
What? Daddy, if you could optically assault her, what's to keep you from leering at me?
It's moonlighting. And
You think I'll qualify? You mean you're gonna buy your apartment? How long is the loan?
30-year variable.
Well, you know anything shorter?
30-something after moonlighting, Tuesday.
It is not often nowadays you find your way to Athens.
I've been busy.
So I've noticed. I do not approve of Miss Callas. I don't like marriage breakers.
Then you'll be pleased to know I've been seeing someone else.
I hope she's appropriate.
Oh, sister. She's the most appropriate woman in the world.
Why such mystery?
I thought it would be obvious. Jackie Kennedy.
You've been seeing her? But to what purpose? Politics? Business? A deal in America?
Personal. Very personal. At first it seemed impossible, but love finds a way.
Love?
With her I will have everything. She's the ultimate prize.
Then it is over with Maria.
Maria is a wonderful woman, but she asks too much. She wants a family, home, children. I've done all that. Jackie asks for nothing. She just wants my devotion and my protection.
Aristo, take care. She may be out of reach, even to you.
I don't care what kind of stink LBJ makes. I'll buy Russian petroleum if I want to. Russian oil is black, not red. Of course, there are differences. Yes, religion, age. Funny, make it funny. It's funny. It's light, age. I'm in good shape. Yes. This is my refuge. My place to breathe away from the public eye. You need somewhere like this. I can give it to you. Safety, protection. There are problems. Religion, age. Who cares, huh?
Bobby?
And Bobby. But all these things can be sorted out. The main thing is what you want, what you deserve. You need a man to take care of you and your children.
A man who cares about you. Think about it.
I will.
Seriously.
Very serious.
You're being overly fatalistic.
What happened to Jack might happen to you. Bobby, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid, too. That I might not win. Jackie, I need to know that you're behind me.
No, I am.
You'll make a public statement then?
I shall always be with him with all my heart. I shall always back him.
You're a champ.
There's something else you should know.
You want to run for vice president?
I've been seeing Onassis.
What is this, a family disease? First Lee, now you? You're not serious. This man is an international rogue on a grand scale.
He's a fine man, Bobby. Intelligent, witty, fun, very kind, sweet to the children, and I'm frightened. I have nightmares. They're shooting at me, at Caroline, at John. Please, I know with Ari I'll be safe.
Realize this may cost me 5 states. Jackie, please. Think about the family. Think about how far this family has come. How much we've achieved and lost. We can win again. But the American people hate Onassis. Wait until after the election. And then we can talk about it.
I'll campaign for you. And I won't say a word about my private plans. But afterwards, I must have my own life.
The kid louses things up. She said after the election. There'll always be something with those Kennedys. Bobby will never let her be free. He sees me as a rich bum moving in on his brother's wife. Sooner or later, it'll come down to a test of wills. At least I didn't burn my bridges.
You cannot toy with Maria like that.
Who's toying? I'm gonna make her happy. Maria's Greek. She'll understand.
Who is it?
Doris.
Well, I didn't order flowers.
It's a gift. Roses. Maria. I've missed you. Maria, I've made a terrible mistake.
I want to hear your beautiful lies. This night is ours. And my heart is yours.
Even when I break it.
Unfortunately, yes.
I don't deserve it.
I'll decide that.
Want to do a loop? The wings don't fall off.
Spare me the acrobatics. You're a great pilot, but just get me to Scorpius.
I love planes, but I hate this albatross.
Planes are only the leaves on the tree. Ships, they are the roots.
You're wrong. The future's up here.
Don't contradict your papa. Smart kids.
Put me in charge of Olympic. You'll see.
Passenger planes doing loop-the-loop?
Don't let me start with the regional lines. I'll make you proud.
Sure. Maybe. Yes.
Senator Robert Kennedy has been shot and is in critical condition. He is lying on the floor, still alive, with his wife Ethel comforting him at his side. The shots occurred just after his speech here at the embassy room of the Ambassador Hotel, where he was making his way
I guess he had everything but luck.
downstairs where a victory party had been planned.
Bobby, Mrs. Kennedy. It's Bobby.
They're killing Kennedy. I don't want my children living here anymore. Oh, I have to get out of this country.
Francis, you heard. She's free of the Kennedys. The last link just broke.
I married you and Jack. I said a prayer at his inauguration. I led the Mass of the Angels when your baby died. And I officiated the funeral of Jack himself. And now you tell me you wish to marry a divorced man, a member of the Greek Orthodox Church whose first wife is still living?
Cardinal Cushing, I don't expect your blessing, but I do need your understanding. My children will keep their faith, their name, and their closeness to their father's family. For years, I have been the most public widow in the world. And that has meant the loneliest. And now, Bobby, I haven't any strength left. Ari has been patient with me, kind, content to see me in private, never making demands. And now he wants to marry me, take care of me. And I need that.
There's little I can do to prevent the Vatican from excommunicating you.
I'm sorry he's not a Catholic. But that's all I'm sorry for.
I won't speak out against you.
Welcome, welcome, Teddy. Thank you. It's a beautiful day. Well, I put a telex to the gods and said my future brother-in-law is coming. Give me a beautiful day.
We love Jackie very much.
I love her too. Very much.
If Jackie marries, she will automatically lose her widow's pension from the United States government and the $150,000 a year from the Kennedy Trust.
I intend to honor Jackie's value with generous terms. I want her to have a happy life and a secure one. Of course, in no way will I diminish the prospects of my children. So if Jackie signs a prenuptial agreement waiving her wife's rights of inheritance under Greek law, I will give her upfront $3 million in cash plus $1 million each for the two kids.
And if the marriage terminates?
We'll work something out. There are more important elements to consider.
Such as?
Marital rights. I like my contracts nice and neat.
It's settled.
J-I-L-Y.
Do you know what that means?
You two-timing Greek bastard! The Americans give you a rough time, so you take your revenge by marrying their widow.
Maria, she needs me.
She needs your money, which is easy for you to give. I need you. But you are a coward. You are afraid of love. Damn you! When the limelight fades, you'll cast that woman off like dirty laundry, just as you're doing to me now. I have nothing. Lost my voice. Lose you. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Why, Aristotle? Why? You don't love her? No, you don't. I can see it in your eyes.
It's all settled.
Oh, Jackie's done well, finding a grandfather for her children.
These little things are like snowflakes.
Boy, this crunch is loud. I thought I heard you say these little things are like snowflakes.
I did.
I thought my great much cereal was nutty.
Look, what do you see?
A woman playing with her food.
No two look the same.
You're right. They're all different.
They're all natural.
Like snowflakes.
Boy, this crunch is loud. I thought I heard you say these little things are like snowflakes.
Post Grape Nut Cereal, the one and only.
I'm talking turkey. I'm talking serving of Louis Rich turkey.
From turkeys raised on fresh country water and natural grains, Louis Rich carves a naturally lean breast of turkey. Breast of turkey that's moist, tender, and delicious.
Talk about Louis Rich turkey. Breast of turkey. The turkey worth talking about. Ready to heat, slice, and eat. Louis Rich turkey. The turkey worth talking about. I can't seem to forget you. Your wind song stays on my mind.
Wind Song by Prince Machiavelli.
This mirror reveals the whole truth. This woman just washed with soap. See the makeup and dirt soap leaves? I recommend Pond's Cold Cream to lift away what soap doesn't for cleaner, beautiful skin. No soap does what Pond's does beautifully.
Hello. Ed feels we should have a jingle to introduce our new Bartles and James Premium Peach Cooler. He's hired Stony Munson and the Stonecutters, who recorded Since My Peach Walked Out on Me, Life Has Been the Pits. They're trying to give it a more upbeat feel and work in some words about our all-natural peach taste. Please do not let the fact that we do not yet have a jingle keep you from trying our new Bartles and James Premium Peach. Thanks for your support.
Starting Sunday,
Who is he?
the story of romance and intrigue.
Jason, I'm terrified.
Richard Chamberlain,
Marie, I'm a hired killer.
Jacqueline Smith,
Take her to the river.
and Robert Ludlum's best-selling thriller, Born Identity. Onassis will continue in a moment.
Is someone close to you one of the 18 million problem drinkers in our country?
Alcohol, legal drug, deadly drug. How to get help this week on Good Morning America.
This News Center 5 update is brought to you by 98.5 WROR FM radio.
I'm Chet Curtis at 11 tonight. Details of a major Israeli raid into Lebanon. 2,000 troops crossed the border. We'll have that story, plus Bruins highlights at 11.
98.5 WROR is the only radio station that gives you free rent or mortgage. Details from Joe and Andy tomorrow morning at 7:20. Win free rent or mortgage only from 98.5 WROR.
You know,
a window would really brighten up this room.
A window?
Yeah, right here.
How about a door? Whatever do-it-yourself project you're dreaming of.
Can I help you?
Oh, we'd like a window.
Come to Grossman's for everything you need to make your project come true, including advice.
I love it. It's a door with a view.
No, it's a window you can walk through.
There's a little Grossman's in everyone. There's a little Grossman's in you.
Big day. Guy about to land a great new job, hopefully. Needs a fresh perked cup of coffee. Doesn't want to make a whole pot. Reaches for remarkable new Martinson microwave coffee bags. Puts bag in cup. Puts cup in microwave. Zappo! A fresh perked cup of Martinson coffee. Is it good? Is it ever? New Martinson microwave coffee bags. Fresh perked coffee, one great cup at a time. Any old time.
Hello?
Mom, what do you have for a cranky little boy who's coming to visit you?
Well, the star glider always worked for you.
Oh, that's right. Dad used to swing with me and watch the stars.
This evening with New England Telephone, a 5-minute call anywhere in your area code is about $1.
Star glider really works. It always has.
And your call could make a difference.
We're the one for you, New England Telephone.
Part of the 9X family.
Celebrity marriages tomorrow on The Oprah Winfrey Show.
The servant of God, Aristotle, is wedlocked to the servant of God, Jacqueline, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. The servant of God, Jacqueline, is wedlocked to the servant of God, Aristotle, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. The servant of God, Aristotle, is crowned with the servant of God, Jacqueline, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. The servant of God, Jacqueline, is crowned with the servant of God, Aristotle, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
This is the happiest day of my life.
He's married her for her fame. She's married him for his money.
Alexander, your father has struggled hard and done great things. This is very important to you.
Happy for him. We're just beginning to talk. I was just getting to know him. And now she's got him. It's not love, don't you see?
Try to understand.
There's nothing to understand about this transaction.
Let's go in.
They're so pretty, Mummy. And you're pretty, too.
Look. It's like fire.
This is a historical moment, the merging of two great families. Our destinies are united by love and by marriage.
And money.
Make a wish.
I already have. It's come true. Did you expect loyalty from the public? Decency from the press? They're jackals.
Things they're writing, I mean, some of them are just...
Don't read them.
How could they turn on me like that?
When you marry a guy like Ari Onassis, bad reviews come with the territory. The only place you'll find sympathy is in the dictionary. Or with me.
With you sounds fine.
Listen to that song. It speaks from my heart. These are endless summers, and you've taught me to spend them with you.
That's beautiful.
You're the beauty. Most beautiful thing in my life.
Is that the song?
That's the truth.
Mommy? Can we go to the beach?
I'll join you. We'll find treasure. And King Croesus, he was so powerful and so rich that he decided to make war on Neptune, commanding his armies to attack the sea and bring back all the shells as booty. We can do that.
Can we beat the sea?
Sure. All we have to do is throw stones at it. Wah! 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 And in 6 hours, you'll see, it will run away. But if you're not strong, it will come back.
Ari.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
The brutal truth.
Mm-hmm.
Plastic flowers in the bathroom. He's not one of us, my dear.
Billy, you know I meant the house.
Well, darling, at least it's less of a horror than his boat. At least the saving thing there is his totally masculine study. And I adore those leather-bound books.
Do be serious.
We have our work cut out for us. It's going to be tougher than redecorating the White House.
Billy, I want this place to be a surprise. I trust you and Jackie. My only request is a sofa by the fire so I can read and watch the planes.
Go have breakfast. It's Greek.
How exotic.
I must leave. You'll be all right? I'll miss you. You'll be safe here. The waters are patrolled. Nothing can harm you. I'll meet you in New York. Make a beautiful home. Go spend money.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all right, Maria. Don't worry.
I try to retain my courage, but it fails me. I feel so humiliated. After the last moment, the last day, I thought that it was
wrong of me to ask you here, Costa. I thought if we talked, maybe I might understand why.
Maria, of course. If it's any help, I think we've made a tragic mistake. You, Aristo, could have been wonderful. You are the only woman, Maria, who truly cared just about him. It was never the money. I told him that. He didn't like it. What are you going to do?
Pick up the pieces if I can. Stop dreaming about filling my life with babies, family, home. Perhaps teach. You have to go.
I will be back next week.
Costa, promise me one thing. Never let him know how bad it is.
Oh, Ari. Ari, I'd like your opinion. You like them? I've got them in every color.
It's a good thing I like them.
I bought them to go with these.
Also in every color?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. I think I have something that might go with that.
Oh!
It only came in one color, but I didn't want you to be cold.
Oh, you spoil me terribly.
At last, I found my true calling.
Oh, Ari. I'm only afraid I'll get used to it.
Good. I want you to become totally dependent on me.
Pain was awful. I hurt all over. The doctor said nothing was broken. He gave me a different medicine. It's in these little yellow pills. Nuprin. Got rid of that pain. Know what else? It works great on my tough headaches.
Nuprin. It's not aspirin, not Tylenol. It's ibuprofen. 2 Nuprin stop headaches better than extra-strength Tylenol.
And Nuprin's gentler on my stomach than aspirin.
Nuprin. Little, yellow, different, better.
It even worked on my worst pain.
What I'm about to tell you, I would tell my own daughter. When you have to choose a feminine protection product you can trust, remember this. More women doctors use Tampax tampons than any other tampon or pad. Use Tampax themselves. That's enough for me. Obviously, doctors trust Tampax the most. And when it comes to recommending feminine protection to my own daughter, trust means everything. More women doctors trust Tampax. Shouldn't you?
When I opened the new Calcan, he gobbled up every bit of it, took the bowl, and proceeded to lick the sides of it. I swear my cat will not eat unless it's Calcan.
More and more cat owners tell us their cats prefer a Calcan.
Cindy's sleeping in snuggly softness. 'Cause Cindy's mom knows only Snuggle Fabric Softener gets everything that touches Cindy soft
is me. And cuddle up fish, too. Liquid or sheets, only Snuggle gets your wash. As soft as me. Soft enough for even Cindy.
For me, it all starts here. The spirit, the pride, the competition.
News Center 5's Mike Lynch.
Every time I referee a high school game, I'm reminded how much fun everybody has. Everybody's involved. Not just the players, it's the coaches, the fans, the families.
Jason, go!
Most of all, it's the promise of these young players. That's the real heart of sports. For me, that's what sports is all about.
Living to be 100, tomorrow night on Chronicle.
Construction and furnishing of new villa on Scorpios, 1,600,000. Rent and maintenance on homes, hotel suites and apartments in New York, London, Paris, Monte Carlo and Montevideo, 2 million. Art, 900,000. Jackie's personal expenses, 1.25 million.
Any more?
Oh, much more. This is what you and your wife spent during the first year.
You kept track, huh?
I don't have a head for such large figures, Ari. The accountants tell me it comes to well over $20 million.
Jackie likes nice things.
There is no disputing that.
She needs it. Do you know what I mean? She really needs to buy the best. It comes from her youth. She's a poor girl from a rich family. I'm trying to give her what she needs.
Ari, you are a rich man, perhaps the richest man in the world. But can you keep this up?
Why not? What am I going to do? Put her on food stamps? I promised her a lifestyle. I'm no fool. I know that was part of the deal. No complaints. She's a fabulous woman, Costa.
You don't spend much time together.
We're busy people with separate lives. I never question her. She never questions me. It's a perfect marriage. It's nice to be here again, with you. It's nice to see the kids. They're looking good. You shouldn't let them wear jeans all the time. I like them to look nice.
They do look nice. What's wrong with jeans?
Jeans are for ditch diggers. You're the most fashionable woman in the world, and you have this thing for cowboy pants. Another martini. Drier. Dry as the Sahara.
And Mrs. Kennedy?
Mrs. Onassis will take champagne. What's the matter? I take you out and you look like it's a funeral. Tell me what you need. Anything.
I need more investment funds.
What happened to the nest egg I gave you?
I lost it.
All of it?
Stock market went down.
Must have taken some fast elevator. I told you to buy tax-free municipal bonds.
They're so boring.
But safe. The check.
You'll help me make good.
Sell the paintings I gave you.
That's awful. Don't you appreciate art?
I appreciate what it costs. Sell the paintings.
I don't think it's such a good idea. I'm redecorating.
To be in Maxime's again with you. You don't mind being so public?
I want to be with you. To old times.
To new times.
I love your beautiful Greek thighs.
Ari.
I'm sick of skin and bones.
What about Jackie?
She can't blame me for being my own man. You came all the way to Paris to see me. I'm flattered.
You are my husband.
Part-time husband. It's not enough. I feel as something is slipping away through my fingers.
I can't imagine what you expected.
I dreamt of having the most sought-after woman in the world by my side.
And I anticipated kindness, generosity, and safety.
Haven't I given you what you wanted?
Haven't I?
Is it supposed to be a haven where nothing can touch me?
Jackie, I'm sorry, but what can I do? Patrol the Aegean with submarines?
Just make sure that this sort of indignity never occurs again.
It's what comes of being a celebrity. It's walking naked in public.
I was not in public.
But you were naked. Very naked.
On our beach. Our island. Ari, can't you understand? I feel violated.
Somebody took a picture. What's the big fuss? If you look lousy, I could understand, but you look great. That's what's good about being skinny.
After 7 days of treatment with iodine, this cut still hasn't healed. The same is true for the leading antiseptic liquid, the leading antiseptic spray. In fact, none of them help heal as fast as the #1 doctor-recommended first aid treatment, Neosporin. Clinical testing shows that Neosporin helps wounds heal faster because its triple antibiotic formula kills bacteria that can cause infection. Neosporin, for faster healing, it's the one.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Get a little closer. Don't be shy.
This seat's open.
Get a little closer with Arid Extra Dry.
To get close, I trust Arid protection against wetness and odor. And compared to this leading solid roll-on and spray, look, this Arid spray is drier than any leading brand.
Get a little closer.
Arid helps stop wetness before embarrassing odor can start.
Though they're disapproving.
Day after day, more people depend on Subaru wagons than any imported wagon in America. And with good reason. They're reliable and durable. In fact, if Subaru didn't make your life easier...
Honey, is dinner ready?
Who would?
Now get up to $2,000 cash back at your New England Subaru dealer.
It's a jungle out there, McMurphy.
Impressive, ambitious, inspired, rich characters, sophisticated, captivating, unforgettable, not to be missed.
The labor of love.
Engrossing, well-written, and excellently played. Succeeds in its attempt to be Vietnam's answer to MASH. China Beach, Wednesday. Remembering Maryland. With friends, Robert Wagner, Gloria Steinem, and Robert Mitchum. Lee Remick hosts Remembering Maryland, Sunday. Onassis will continue in a moment.
You've heard more people get their news from ABC News. You know Peter Jennings was chosen best in the business by the Washington Journalism Review.
1 minute to air. 1 minute.
If you're not watching, you should be.
Sally, had a great idea.
Peter Jennings, weeknights on ABC's World News Tonight.
This is a News Center 5 update.
Coming up within the hour on News Center 5 tonight, alarming results of a survey of teenage attitudes towards sex. We'll have some reaction. In Boston, a Christian Science couple whose decision to try prayer instead of medicine pled not guilty to manslaughter in the death of their 2.5-year-old son. Now this.
My baby don't care for shows. My baby
Share the fantasy. Chanel number 5.
At Lord and Taylor.
Sports, local kids are struggling a bit.
Yeah, they're hanging in there. The Bruins lead New Jersey 4-3 late in the game, and the Sox are trailing Kansas City in the night.
Join us for news, weather, and sports tonight at 11.
CBS is celebrating its 25th anniversary. Instead of spending a lot on a big production number, we're passing the savings on to you. But that doesn't mean we can't have fun. We kick off our 25th year of value with big bonus sizes. Free gifts with purchase. 2-for-1 specials. A whole season of savings starts this week at today's neighborhood drugstore. CVS.
Living to be 100, tomorrow night on Chronicle.
Shall I serve, madame?
I'll wait.
Very good. Mr. Onassis phoned, madame. He will be late.
How long?
A few more days.
Where is he?
About to arrive in Monte Carlo.
Please arrange for me to leave in the morning.
Monte Carlo?
New York.
Very good, madam.
I need a raise.
Don't earn it.
I've reorganized all the regional routes of Olympic. I'm doing a great job.
Says who?
Everyone except you.
Paper airplanes.
Give me some real ones. Get rid of these obsolete seaplanes.
They make a profit.
They're death traps.
They haven't killed anybody yet. Tell you what. I'll get rid of these planes. If you come ashore and say hello to Jackie.
You don't see the widow.
How did I raise such an angry son? Spoiled kid. I was only trying to teach you how to do business. Where's my wife?
New York, sir.
Good evening, sir. Good to see you.
Good evening, Patrick.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Where were you? I came home to find my wife.
And you came weeks late. Harry's such a darling. He's left important negotiations to jet across the Atlantic just to be at my party.
Wait, I have a surprise. Close your eyes. Put out your hand. Now the other lovely hand. You see, ladies and gentlemen, how easy it is to get my wife's attention?
Excuse me. Harry, you help me put this on. How dare you talk to me in such a manner?
I guess Jack gave better speeches, but I give better presents. Those cost me $500,000. What's going on, huh? You're never where I want you.
And you're never where I want you.
Name the place.
With me. What happened to all your promises? To take care of me?
I am not Mrs. Kennedy's husband. I am Ari Onassis. I have things to do in the world. You're safe on Scorpius.
I cannot stay penned up like a nun. Just waiting. Can't blame me for wanting to be my own person. Anyway, I had to be here for a ceremony in Jack's honor. It's important to the children. They mustn't forget their identity. Are you going to join the party?
May I ask why you came to me?
Mr. Cohen, you have a reputation of being one of the toughest lawyers in America.
I can't promise divine intervention. What crime did you commit?
I married the wrong woman.
That's very serious. You have a very famous wife.
Yes. Our marriage has become nothing more than a monthly presentation of bills.
Rumor has it you're protected by a prenuptial agreement.
Yeah. I got a terrific deal with the marriage contracts, but why should Jackie want to divorce me when she can spend 10 times more being my wife? I shot myself in the foot.
There may be other reasons why she wouldn't want a divorce. Religion, image, pride.
Sure. How much is it going to cost me?
They say you're worth over $1 billion.
I don't mind $1 million or $2 million, but I will not have my empire looted And I will not have lawyers dancing on my grave. I want you to hire private detectives, tap Jackie's phone, get everything you need. But I want out. Singing in the rain, singing in the rain, glorious feeling, I'm happy again. That's because I'm with you, my son.
You're drunk.
Of course. I'm laughing at the clouds, so dark up above. Humor me, Blakes. The sun's in my heart, and I'm ready for love. There's no such thing as a perfect woman. And even if there is, it doesn't mean she'll give you the perfect love. You see, I'm learning something. Even at my age, we all want love. But where? Where do we find it, huh? Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face. Break plates! More plates!
What are you going to do?
Get rid of her.
Widow?
The widow, yes, the widow. Don't worry, my son. I will leave everything stronger and more powerful than before. I'll negotiate a great deal for us. Give your father a hug. You and I, me and you, a real partnership.
A partnership, huh?
Yes, I give the orders, you obey. It's a joke, it's a joke. No. You should give orders once in a while.
Sell the seaplane. Let me expand the airline.
Done. Come on!
Olympic seaplane ready for takeoff.
Olympic seaplane, you're cleared for takeoff.
Mr. Onassis will be down shortly, sir.
What's the matter? You got insomnia?
It's Alexander.
For Pete's sake, you wake me up for that. What's the kid done? Knocked up some girl, messed up on the job?
There's been an accident.
Him and his cars.
It's not a car, Ari. He was flying.
Is he all right? Damn you, Costa. Is he all right?
No. He's alive, but he's not all right.
No, you're not a doctor. Don't you tell me. No!
The right temporal lobe has been reduced to pulp. There's no possible hope of recovery.
We'll freeze him.
Hurry.
What do these jerks know? We'll preserve him until medical science finds a cure. He deserves that. Get out. All of you, get out. Why did you do this to me? How did this happen? You were everything. I'm human. I make mistakes. But there was always love in my heart. My son was murdered.
Please don't know.
Yes. I'm sure they reversed the cables. He turned left, but the plane turned right. He died wrestling the controls, fighting like a man.
Aristo, stop.
Maria, we come from a civilization where the gods have human emotions. Love and hate, greed and revenge. The gods showered me with riches, and I offended them. I squandered their gifts.
Enough.
Maria, I've been punished.
Nissan hard-body trucks are put together the way truck people want a truck put together. And now Nissan has put something else together. Hard-body trucks and cash. For a limited time, you can get $500 cash back from Nissan on the standard hardbody, which makes it one of the lowest priced trucks in America. So if you're looking for a great truck, now's the time to get yourself a hardbody and a fistful of dollars.
The other day I asked my boyfriend Eddie if he noticed any difference in my face. And he said, yeah. In fact, I think he said I looked luminous. Luminous. I thought that was a great comment.
Dove contains 1/4 moisturizing cream. It won't dry your face like soap.
I used Dove for a week, and I was a little surprised at how much softer my face felt. It wasn't as dry. Luminous. It's a nice word, isn't it? Eddie's a writer.
Why keep plucking? Did you know there's a hair coloring as gentle to the hair as a shampoo? It's Loving Care. Loving Care covers your gray, a beautiful match to your natural color. No peroxide, no roots. It's as gentle to the hair as a shampoo. Nature is forcing you to make a decision. Make it. Gray hair or Loving Care.
I get more emotional. Why do I get this way so much?
Premenstrual syndrome. It's triggered by a complex biochemical process inside your body and can be relieved with the right medicine. Midol PMS from the company that understands women.
Moms sure make life easier. Mine did. Like another mom, Phillips Milk of Magnesia. Phillips' mom helps your body work naturally for easy overnight relief. Even has this convenient dosage cup. Nobody treats you better than Mom.
Tuesday.
You think I'll qualify? You mean you're gonna buy your apartment? I have terrific credit. But you hate your apartment. Oh, no. Oh, no. It only has one bedroom. I thought you needed an office. How long is the loan?
30-year variable.
Whoa, you know anything shorter?
30-something.
Friday, as if sex in the 80s isn't complicated enough, now there's a new worry. Victims of sexually transmitted diseases suing their ex-lovers. On 2020 Friday.
Ari, all over the world, your ships are lying idle, turning to rust. Get back to work. Get them moving again.
Trying to save my life, old friend?
Trying to save my life. This is where my years went. We have built an empire, Ari. Don't let it crumble.
There's nothing I can do. My heart's not in it. I'm tired. I hurt. Costa. I have no son. I have nothing.
You have a daughter. Teach her. Or give her to me so she can learn.
I saw you walking on the beach. You looked so lonely.
We die alone, don't we?
Only once. But he stop. Don't lose heart.
At least I have a place by the fire to watch the flames.
I've discussed these results with my colleagues, Mr. Onassis. The consensus is that you have a disorder of the autoimmune system called myasthenia gravis, generally a young man's disease.
Does an old man die of a young man's disease? I want to know the score.
The symptoms are a gradual loss of mastery over certain muscles, particularly facial, and then a more rapid deterioration. Gradually, you'll lose control. I'm sorry.
Maybe millions are not the only thing a man needs in life. First the flesh goes, then the spirit. Or is it the other way around? Grazia says you're smart. If you're my daughter, you must be smart. He says you're going to be tougher than me.
No one's tougher than you.
Flattery. I like it. So what was your first lesson?
Keep a notebook. Write down everything, especially about people. So when I meet them again, I'll remember how much time you're worth.
I will give you all my notebooks. Costa's been teaching you well.
Yes.
I couldn't. I'd crush you. See, I'm learning something too. Jackie's getting ready to be a widow again. She reminds me of one of those women that have too much religion. She smiles, but she always looks like she's suffering.
Good.
You are tough. Jackie and I are stuck. We can't agree on a settlement. We can't agree on a divorce. So it's a waiting game. I think she's going to win. My father used to say life is a hard surface. He never explained why. Maybe he wanted me to find out for myself.
See? You look terrific. You're going to get better, right?
Yes, yes. Some things even I can't promise.
Aristo.
You're going to see me.
Horse. Where is she? Your wife.
She comes and she goes. She's in New York. I'm glad you came to say goodbye.
You talk as though you're dead.
No. Whoever died of droopy eyelids. They won't let you attend the funeral. I know. It's cruel. But then again, I've been cruel to you too.
Did you love me?
As much as I knew how.
Please be quiet. Mrs. Onassis has a statement. Can you tell us how you... Please.
How do you feel right now?
Aristotle Onassis rescued me at a moment when my life was engulfed with shadows. He meant a lot to me. He brought me into a world where one could find both happiness and love. We lived through many beautiful experiences together, which cannot be forgotten, and for which I will be eternally grateful.
Could you let us through, please?
How do you feel about this? Why would you go inside?
Christina, we share in your grief, but there are certain matters that we should discuss.
Is that all his life was about? Pay her.
26 million?
Whatever. I don't want a public fight. It's too undignified.
my friends. You're the best man I knew. And the worst. You always had to win. Yet who wins, huh? We're not gods. Just humans.
I've devised my own way to cook perfect steaks without slicing them open.
It's Bye Bye Eldon Monday when America's favorite painter calls it quits.
You are going to rectify this situation.
Wow, that sounds painful.